Hello, Bots and Books fans, this is Scorp1701, and allow me to take this opportunity to welcome you to the museum. And for those of you who have not seen a museum segment before, basically what this is I will show off a few toys that I have purchased over the last few months and don't have a time to work them into my review schedule, but I still want to show them off nonetheless. But because they are going in the museum, I'm not going to open them, so we'll just have to look at them from the box. Alright, let's get started. So, first up, I would like to take a look at the DC Multiverse line, Batman and Joker from the Arkham Asylum series. Yay! These are very, very nicely done from McFarlane. I think these were one of the first sculpts that he tackled when he started doing work for the DC Multiverse line. And they are really good, very articulate, very nicely sculpted. The paints and just, everything about these just jump forward from the video game, and I love them. Now, a strange thing about these figures is if you are looking for them down the toy aisle, you're not going to find them there. For some reason, these particular two can only be found down the entertainment section or the electronics department for Target and Walmart. They are not subject to the sales like the other Multiverse figures are, even though they came from the same line and the same way. I don't know. It's very strange with these two, but they are very nicely done. If you're looking for them, check them out down the in the electronics departments and Targets and Walmarts. And wow, this is the back. They have some good artwork there for the back, and you can see this is the waves that they came from, which is the normal kind, the regular Batman, the regular Superman, and the Wonder Womans. So that is cool. All right, and that is these two. Now, if you watched the last review, you may have remembered I was talking about Walmart coming up with an exclusive Multiverse Batman in the blue suit. And here he is. And I just fell in love with this figure. I don't know why. I mean, it's the same sculpt as the other figure, the one that was all black, but I don't know. This one just did a lot more for me than the original. So I don't know why I like this one better. Maybe it's just I'm more partial to the blue and gray suit as opposed to the black suits that we always see Batman in modernly. And there you are. That's the same backdrop that was on the original figure. If you want this particular one, you try to hunt him down at Walmart. There is a animated series one that's also done in the blue deco, but you can only find him at the Target store. All right. Moving on. So I guess we are going with a kind of a Batman theme this time, but also adding to our list of stuff to put in the museum is Batman the Animated Series Mr. Freeze. And I've waited a long time to get this particular Mr. Freeze, and this is from the original Batman the Animated Series, not the Gotham Knights one, where they kind of made him into like a head spider kind of thing. But yeah, this is awesome. I got him recently at Big Bad Toy Store. He comes with a slew of hands and his freeze gun. The only thing I really wish they would have put in here with this guy was a little snow globe with Nora in it. So yeah, Mr. Freeze turned out to be one of my favorite villains from Batman the Animated Series. So nothing really much on the back. You just have that nice, cool Batman silhouette there. Alright, and that is Mr. Freeze. Alright, moving on. Next up, I was running through the aisles of the toy store, Walmart, and I found this guy. Yes, this is the retro-carded SpiderMan. Now, this series has been out for so long, and they were supposed to put him in every box, I'd imagine, but I never found him on the shelf. I got tons of Peter Parker. I've got tons of Gwen Stacy with Mary Jane head, tons of the Green Goblin, some not Mysterio, but Electros. Got all of those, but this was the first time I actually saw this guy, so I scooped him up, saying, wow. And it's a very nice Spider-Man figure. I mean, it's your basic Spider-Man. You really can't ask for anything else. This is a great Marvel Legend to go in your collection. I may open this guy later because we've already reviewed the Iceman for the X-Men Blue series, or maybe X-Men Gold series. And I know there's a Firestar coming out, so whenever she gets closer, I will probably consider doing a review with this guy, and I can have all three of them, and we got to do some Spider-Man and his amazing friends. And on the back, you can see those are the 4 or 5 that I'd always see on the shelves. Oh, and Daredevil. I forgot Daredevil. And that's actually a good Daredevil. I don't know why I haven't picked him up yet. I may pick him up, or I'll probably ask for a Christmas present. That would be great. Yeah, so I don't have to buy him. So if anybody's watching and you get me something for Christmas, the Spider-Man Daredevil. Yeah, there you go. All right. So yeah, that is Spider-Man. All right, moving on. And a couple things I found interesting down the Star Wars aisle that, I wasn't looking for, but when I happened upon them, I saw them. I'm like, holy moly, I gotta get those. And those are the Mandalorian, the Mandalorian, and the Mandalorian Cara Dune carbonized versions from the the smaller series. I forget, the vintage collection. That's what these are. And as you can see, wow, they are very, very shiny. And I don't collect the vintage series, but yeah, these are going to go up on the wall, never to be opened, and under pain of death. Or pain of my death. So there are 2 others in the line. There was a Remnant Trooper and an Imperial Death Trooper, and I saw those a couple days later at another Walmart, but I'm like, no. How these got left when how these got left when those other 2 were taken from the Walmart that I found these at, I have no idea. Maybe somebody was just like on a Stormtrooper kick and they had to complete their Stormtroopers. But anyway, these are pretty awesome figures, so I had to add them to my museum. Still looking for the Star Wars Black carbonized Mandalorian. So if you guys don't want to get me a Spider-Man for Christmas, hey, carbonized Black Series Mandalorian, if you find him, he's like $50, $60, I don't know. I'd love to have it. All right, moving on. And speaking of Christmas, doing my rounds at Target yesterday, I found this guy. This is the Holiday Range Trooper, and this is just one of 5 exclusives that are hitting stores now. Your stores are going to be Target, Walmart, Best Buy, GameStop, and Amazon, I think. Those are the 5. This guy particularly came from Target, so if you're interested in him, try to go get him real quick. I don't suspect he will be on the shelves that long. So basically what you do is what you have is a range trooper dressed up like Santa, and you have a Dio dressed up like a Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. So that is pretty neat. And you have like a little wrapping label here. The box is set up as like wrapping, and you have a snowflakes with trooper heads. That is pretty cool. And on the back, you just have a brief read-up of the Range Trooper Holiday Edition. Celebrate the season with specially designed Star Wars figures from the Black Series. Yeah. So that's what this guy is. So I like it. I like it a lot. He was the only one of the holiday troopers that I actually wanted, so I wasn't gonna go waste all my time and money trying to find the others. But anyway, there he is. Moving on. And this has been a quick trip to the museum, showing off a lot of interesting toys that I think will make a great place in my museum. And if you like them too, you can go out and try to do some hunting or look for them online. I'm sure you'll be able to find them. Now the price is going to be the deciding factor for a lot of these. So anyway, we had the Mandalorian Cara Dune and Mandalorian carbonized version. We had the DC Multiverse Batman Joker from Arkham Asylum, the exclusive Batman Blue Chase, the Batman the Animated Series Mr. Freeze, the Star Wars Range Trooper Holiday Edition, and the retro-carded Spider-Man action figure. So, wow, these are all a bunch of great figures. And thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a good night. And until next time, keep playing.